Hello, welcome back to the last section of this course. And in this lesson, we will be talking about logo design process. You, as a logo designer or a graphic designer, I don't consider yourself as a beginner anymore. So far, you have gone through all these courses right from the beginning to the end. And with constant practice, I believe you are no longer a beginner. You have moved past the stage of a beginner. So let's assume you are being offered a job or hire for a logo design project. How do you go about it? And that's the essence of this lesson. The essence of this lesson is just to take you through the process of logo design as a professional. So let's get started. And in this slide, we are talking about the simple step-by-step process for designing a logo for clients. So we're talking about the step-by-step instruction or the step-by-step guide on how to go about designing a logo. The first step is research and briefing. You understand the client's business, the target audience, the preferences of your customer or your client, and you gather information about competitors and industry trends. And basically, let's assume you are being hired to design a logo for a real estate firm. The first thing you have to do is, after getting enough information about the business, the target audience, color preference, and all that, some clients might probably have a sketch. And if they have a sketch, that's, you know, easy for you because your job has been done already, and all that you needed to do is just follow all that we've been doing. Import your logo, I mean the sketch of your customer, then import it onto your Illustrator or your design software. Then you start sketching while trying to sketch everything that has been done onto your Illustrator, just like everything we've been replicating since. But let's assume you are not beginning a sketch. All that you need to do is just go to Google, research about the logo or the niche or the business of your client. Try and look around and see what's common around among the industry. Do not plagiarize. You don't have to plagiarize someone's design. Just go to Google to have idea of what you intend to design. So after you must have done that. The next thing is conceptualization, which is for you to brainstorm ideas based on based on the research you've done on Google. Then after that, you sketch out your design. I mean, your design, something you've come up with after the research. So which is the next step, which is the conceptualization. Then afterwards, you send your sketch to your customer. I mean, to your client. You send the initial concept to the client for feedback. So it could he or she could actually revise the design and send you feedback that okay, you can go ahead and design the logo. After your customer must have given you feedback, the next thing is refinement, which is just placing the sketch on Illustrator, design it just like everything we've been doing. Basically, let's assume our customers are all those logos that we've redesigned, and we are done with the sketch. The refinement aspect of it is just to go about your Illustrator, your software, and try to sketch what's that has been designed or that has been drawn on the paper onto the software, and that's the next stage. Then after that, after you must have done that, you have your design already. You send to your customer for final approval, which is obtain final approval from client. If your client is satisfied with what you've designed and likes it, the next thing you have to do is you have to deliver the logo in several various formats. We have the AI, the EPS, and the SVG. Basically, it's when we're talking about the AI format, it's more or less like you're saving your image in AI format. This is very easy. You just go to like your, let me see if I can, PNG and JPEG for printing and digital use. So let me see if I can do that right away. Let's assume this is the logo we designed for our customer. Let's assume this is it, of course. So we're done with the sketch and our client has actually approved the logo. Then we give it a color. So let's assume we want to save in a JPEG format. I mean in AI Illustrator, which is we have the AI, EPS, and SVG. So it's as simple as just you go here, file, then save as. Let's assume I want to save as Louis Vuitton AI. Then can you see this is the AI formats, which is the AI. Then we have the EPS and the SVG. So it's as simple as just save. Click on save, then you're good to go with that. Then let's assume you want to make it, you want to save on a JPEG. A JPEG is just like an image format that has a background, so you just have to give it a background. Let's assume I want to give it a black background. In this case, I have to throw my background out. Then I'll go to my selection, sorry, this, and I'm going to give it a black color. So then I'll center back. Good, and this is it. So then you go to export instead of save as in this time, export as a JPEG basically, and that's it. So automatically you see your, let's assume Louis Vuitton JPEG. Good, and that's, then you increase the quality to like to the maximum level, and then you save. So let's assume I want to export as a PNG, just like this one, the PNG format right here. What I'm going to do is I'll just remove the background, then I'll go here, exports as PNG formats. PNG means it doesn't have a background. Can you see? That's PNG format. Then you're okay, and that's it. So of course, let's assume this is it, and this is the JPEG format that we exported. Can you see it? It has a black background. So that's just it. As you can see, this is it, and that's it. So that's how to go about it. And for the PNG formats, you have it's saving already. So that's how to go about it. Let's see if our JPEG is ready. It's loading. I don't know what's wrong with my PC. And basically this is the PNG format. Can you see it? A PNG. And this is the JPEG format. It has a black background, and this doesn't have a background. So that's the difference between a JPEG and a PNG format. So that's all about, you know, logo design process. First step, get information from your customer or from your client. Then afterwards you get information from your client, and this is just the summary of logo design process. Then you make research on Google, try to sketch your design, or based on your research, of course. Then you send to your customer, I mean to your clients. After sending it, of course, you get feedback and iteration. Then you refine. After final approval, you design everything and you deliver in all these formats. So that's all about logo design process. And I believe with all these things you've learned in this course, trust me, with constant practice and perfection, you know, constant actually makes perfection. So basically with constant practice, you know, apart from all these logos that we've redesigned, you might just go online, you know, search for logos, download them, then import them into your Illustrator, try and sketch them out, try and redesign them. Then once you get used to all these things, you try to memorize design concept. From there, if you have a gig, you might, you know, get ideas from those sketches and get your own logo design done. So that's the end for this course, and I wish you the good luck. I wish you the best of luck in your logo design journey. Thank you. Goodbye.